Hello, viewers. I'm SB, and welcome back to Hades 2, where we just defeated Phase 1 of the final boss, at least. It looked like maybe there was going to be a lot of Phase 2. It looked like maybe Phase 2 was going to be a whole thing. I think he was turning into a Gundam, or maybe he was simply summoning his Gundam, and we did not have enough health to deal with that, so we were probably doomed there.
Chronos has my family, and the Fates themselves. Oh, Chronos.
But listen, every step matters.
You stay right there, okay?
Yeah, Freenos will watch over the circle. Everything's going to be okay. Huh. Our ghost friend has been gone for a while.
My greetings.
Another prophecy.
Let's foresee some stuff. First of all,
You have trusted allies on Olympus.
pretty good time to get 10 silver, honestly.
The Fates. They need my help.
We require and request your assistance. This is no prophecy, merely a plea. We take considerable risk in reaching out to you thus, though can foresee no other option. I wish that they were a little bit more thorough about that, a little bit more informational, perhaps. Okay, yeah, we made some progress on the witch's staff. Okay.
My task began immediately following reports that Chronos found a way to gain the upper hand against Olympus. We just didn't know which sort of way. But now I think I do. Your sisters, the three Fates. He got them, didn't he? Is that why you're here?
You ask while making clear to me that you already know. I ought to have been there when it happened. Perhaps the Fates knew I lacked the strength to protect them, so they protected me.
How did he find them? What does he want from them?
I don't know how he found them. Few beings with knowledge of their whereabouts exist. As to what he wants from them, and this is a conjecture of my own, surely he'll try to influence their weavings from here on.
Oh.
You know, we have plenty of nectar at this point. Actually, I guess we have a little extra nectar at this point. Here.
Lord Moros, as our honored guest, we wanted you to have this, to make your stay a bit more comfortable.
The nectar of the gods. Thank you, Princess. I've not received an offering before, though I do like to come prepared. So here, from me to you.
You know what my favorite part of this guy's design is? This shoulder pad, his left shoulder pad here, that's sort of like in a crow's beak and has this look on its face like it would really rather not be here. That's good. That's good art.
How thoughtful. I
Proceed with
accept.
care.
Welcome, Lord Charon. I dreamt of father once again, when Chronos came for him, and you took me to safety. Except this time, I remained there longer than before.
'Tis more than a dream, of course. And what else did you learn whilst you lingered thus?
I learned Chronos wanted for father to tell him where to locate the three Fates. Chronos hates them, or feels threatened by them. He's been searching for them all this time, hasn't he? And finally found them.
Which means they may not take our side if forced to choose. I feared as much, yet didn't wish to lend the possibility my voice. Well, this certainly fits the spirit of the news Swift Hermes relayed when he spurred us to act. Something real bad, I believe were his words.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Real bad. Yes.
Okay, we did not get the materials necessary for any of this stuff yet. We will, though.
I heard from Hermes at last, my lord. He didn't get into the details of what he discovered, though perhaps you know more. I understand. It's not my wish to pry. Something for me? As promised.
Okay, we only have one card. I might just hold on to it. Here, we'll do this thing every time we come
I've used
home.
that.
And And we might end up needing the other stuff too. We'll see.
Art must be needed elsewhere. Come along.
Alright, we are going to have to plant some nightshade. I guess let's get a couple of those down. I need more plots.
I got you this. What is my path? I see it now.
Okay, so now we can take on... I mean, what am I looking for? Like, the unseen would not be bad. Honestly, origination is not even... Origination is not very exciting, but it would show us 2 new cards. Yeah, it's something like that. Now that we've got enough grasp to actually open some stuff up, I think we can put forth the effort to get some ash.
Somebody's here. You're beginning to fill out that keepsake storage case, young one. Fine work, yet I must caution you not to collect just for collecting's sake.
The act of giving is its own intangible reward. Nectar sours when it's offered with impure intent.
Won't have impure intent on my damn training grounds.
There's probably not actually a reason not to collect
Death
for
to
collecting's
Chronos,
sake,
Commander.
right?
Knock him dead, kiddo.
So we can definitely afford this tablet of peace now. Yeah, very much so.
The Tablet of Peace. You are mine now.
And we are still going to need large amounts of we're still going to need large amounts of psyche. But we do need some metals as well. Or metals and like fancy stone. We got the G-Rock we need. I just need some bronze. I have no idea where I'm going to find bronze.
Something new there.
Alright. After you fall to 0, become impervious for 10 seconds. Then, if no foes remain, restore 30 health. Oh, interesting. I don't think we're gonna take that. I think we're gonna go back to the Chronos keepsake. Or this one.
The purse.
The purse. The Karen keepsake. I doubt Chronos is going to give us one. How does this work?
Sealed as always.
Nobody's gonna give me any words, huh? It just seems like all of a sudden we might care. Well,
This has grave thirst this eve.
the axe is thirsty. Let's do axe stuff. And I guess there's no reason to wait. There's nothing else that we would want to do here. Yeah, let's just go smash stuff up. We got our new gathering tool.
Once more, then. To the House of Hades.
Nothing like a good honest fight to settle a family dispute, eh? Especially productive, seeing as we can't even kill each other, as old Chronos himself can attest. Oh well, plenty of work for me.
Yo, listen, I'm trying to vary things. It's just, he keeps showing up and he keeps giving us these really good tools. I mean, yeah, it's really hard not to take blast stuff. So when we do an attack that is empowered by volcanic strike, does it just do the blast on the first enemy that it hits? Or is it everything that's hit by that attack? Because, you know, our attacks with this weapon can occur over a pretty damn large area. Or do I want fixed gain because, you know, damage reduction is cool? It's a little bit of a shame, like, if we have this, we don't get any of the other gain boons, which are probably, you know, more useful generally, unless you have some armor to back it up or something. Maybe I'd rather take Anvil Ring.
Such strength.
I will admit, this is very largely driven by just a desire to do something a little different. That really is a smaller area. Alright, nothing else for us for the moment. This is a pretty easy one.
Some sort of gateway on the ground.
Oh hey, look who it is. Well, that'll be exciting. Yeah. Bones or Psyche or fun times with our pal Chaos.
It wants some of my life essence before letting me in. Fine, it's only blood. Where in the... Who in the...
This all looks pretty familiar.
What sort of boon is this in such a place? Well, in the name of Hades, Olympus, are you there?
Olympus cannot hear you, Spawn of Hades, but I can. And I have for you a proposition. Assist with a quandary of mine and benefit. Your response.
Okay, this is very interesting. So, Chaos's old guys' head and spine in their hand. And, I mean, maybe I'm just... You know, maybe I'm just responding to the fact that it's, like, characters drawn by the same artist or whatever. But it sort of looks like... The face sort of looks like Meg, doesn't it? Like Chaos and Meg merged together in some way. It's very interesting.
Almighty Chaos. I'm honored to make your acquaintance. What sort of quandary would concern the origin of all existence? And how do I fit in?
You know what else it makes me think of a little bit is in the television version of American Gods, it reminds me of like media's shifting form, and in particular, yeah, it's sort of got that kind of vibe, but in particular sort of like the way media transformed into like Ziggy Stardust era Bowie when it was appropriate, and we just have to wonder why this form changed from Chaos.
Time shall tell. But at present I have inferred that your response in essence was affirmative. Thus may our newly formed arrangement prove most interesting. Accept my mark and go, and later I shall open the abyss for you again.
I feel silly for not recognizing it now, but yeah, there's the one wing, of course. This is Chaos and a Fury, probably Meg. Although from the color scheme, Meg's thing was more blue. One of her sisters was red, right? Very curious. For the next 5 locations, reward previews are hidden. Afterward, gain 2 of each element. The problem with that is that 2 is not enough to turn on any of the infusions we've seen. So, like, I'd still have to find someplace to get some Aether element. Move and sprint slowly, but heal for 12 every time you leave a location after that. That's pretty powerful. This doesn't seem all that powerful, so I'm going to take Slothful Blood, and we're just going to try not to die.
There. Just have to live with the side effect for now.
It does seem pretty harsh.
You again.
This is not a good time for
These
fights.
wretches were nothing. Back
Oh,
when we
right,
used
she's
to
cleared it
spar,
already.
Almost never got a clean hit in on you. You'd always slip out of the way.
What choice did I have? One clean hit from you was more than I could take back then. But I've been practicing.
You're tougher, yeah. Though by how much? How about I hit you right now, and if you can take it, you'll get this nice reward I found. Deal?
Oh my god, I realized who it is. I did not look up the voice actress. I am probably not hearing this right, but I figured out who it is she reminds me of. It's as Catherine Isabel, the Ginger Snaps girl. I give free hit, I take Centaur Heart. I will do that fair trade.
Oh, good. Catch.
Appreciate that.
Bye.
We have a very difficult relationship, Nemesis and I. Okay, I guess let's just... Oh, this is going to be fun. Yep, this is what I was worried about. We're almost through our health bar. Okay, now I think we've got her.
Go haunt some other glade.
So you're a star student of Great Hecate. A little birdie told me she'd been training up a real prodigy. Imagine my surprise when it turned out to be the missing princess of the Underworld. How positively scandalous.
Okay, specials deal more damage to nearby foes. Attacks deal more damage to nearby foes. In each encounter, one foe is always weak. So if you're down to just a boss, the boss is weak, and also you're constantly restoring magic when you're near them. I think I actually like Glamour Gain.
Very well.
I think that's a good way for us to go. That's like if you kill the one who was weak, a new one will become weak, right? That's pretty fun.
Suffer no more.
It's a little bit of a clumsy weapon, but I'm a little worried I'm going to end up fighting Hecate with this thing on, with the curse still active.
Good evening, boatman.
Oh, hold on. I gotta have a word with this fellow.
Let me help you.
What a weird little...
See you in the crossroads.
What a weird little minigame. Do I want to take my boon bonus now? No, I would love to get like a high tier strike bonus or something.
That boatman, haven't you? He's such a solitary soul. Rugged, tall, powerfully built.
Well, he certainly knows how to swing an oar. Okay, dodge chance if you have a bunch of air. It's a shame that Flutter Strike is water-based then, because I would love to take Wispy Wiles, or at least know that it's something we could take later, but I'm not really building toward it. +5 attack power. It's just 5 damage. It feels like a pretty bad gain on an attack that's as slow as ours is. I'm gonna take the Flutter Strike.
Here's the gold.
And then we're gonna level up. Probably the Flutter Strike is my feeling. Yeah.
You know already, don't you, my lord? About the 3 fates. That Chronos has your sisters in his thrall. Lord Moros is safe with us, at least. Do you truly think so?
Alright, how long do I have left on this curse? 2? Well, I'm certainly taking hearts over palms. If we had a higher rarity version of the attack boon, honestly, I might consider going the other way.
A gift.
All right, that was fun. What have we here? Gain a random item that the well offers. I do like Ariadne's yarn, or yarn rather. And then like, these are still items that we haven't purchased yet, right? I have 51 left, so we're going broke on whatever it is. I don't know that we're gonna need the preserved hope. I'm gonna take the twist.
Should help.
I got ignited ichor. Okay, offset our move penalty. It's got a nice long duration at least. I have no idea how close you have to be to an enemy to get the bonus damage from this Aphrodite boon. But it kind of seems like we're getting it. I'm not seeing variable damage numbers, right? So it seems like we're getting it on everybody. I don't know. Go fast seems good, right? Plus, his stuff's got to be air elemental.
Breathe, Mel.
I know it's not an easy trip, or even possible for you right now heading all the way up here, but just imagine how hard it is for our family to swallow our pride and ask for aid. Things are that grim.
Makes a fair point. Ooh, projectile slowed. I don't know if I think that's actually... Like, there are obviously a lot of situations where that'd be good, but there are other situations where that's going to make it, like, more difficult to dodge a dense pattern. Or, I think just 15% dodge is good.
Adequate.
Especially if we can use it to then power another 15% dodge.
Deep in the endless woods of Erebus lie secret clearings, undiscoverable, but through supernatural means.
I knew we'd find this place.
I mean, it is pretty. It's the cat.
Huh. Must want something to eat.
Hi. Weird ghost that just ran up behind me. Okay, well.
Not thirsty, but hey.
And we are out of money, so I guess we're going this way. Alright, can we take Hecate like this? Probably, yeah.
That was quick. Hermes urged me to address a certain matter with you here. However, my view is you are unprepared for the surface as of yet.
Meaning you won't lift the wards barring the path to the surface. What if I remove them myself? I've seen how you do it.
Then you'll be more prepared than you are now. Till then, remember your objective lies below, past me.
Yeah, Hecate is definitely the kind of teacher who expects you to take it upon yourself to do things.
Now, the crossed blades.
Oh, shouldn't do that. Not a good idea. Well, we can endure a couple of hits. We're fine.
Threefold.
I was fine until I dodged. I dashed into that. One more? Nope. Worth it. Yeah, we've got her under control. You know, I wasn't paying attention to their feet.
Alright.
Is the real one the only one with the weakness around her?
Total eclipse.
This is inconvenience. All the times in life to be a small sheep.
I have more hexes up my sleeve.
Ow. Why would I do that? Why would I do that way? Terrible dodge. Terrible dodge.
Too slow. Hold. Good.
Too slow.
I shall return to Shadows hence. Trust that your eve is only beginning.
Alright, that was rough. We took a lot more damage there than we have been on that fight. It's really easy to get hit. This axe is incredibly slow. That said, I think we're going to be back at full in a second here.
Chronos.
Greetings. Which rock did you crawl out from under, My forces, they are terribly confused. They have no idea where you live. So I thought I would attempt asking you nicely here.
I live in your nightmares, Titan. I thrive on them. I'll see you dead, and then destroyed. However long it takes.
However long it takes. You speak of inevitability, little one. A subject on which I happen to be the expert. As to whomever sent you after me, I shall find them.
We'll see. Maybe I should switch.
I'm a little worried that it feels like he's probably right about that. And you know what? Let's go ahead and carry it. It'll upgrade if we bring it through one more time. Oh, and indeed, there we are, full health. You know, that's really, like, she could wear shoes. That feels like a choice. Ow. There we go. Big axe is good. Must not forget, also we are a witch. Oh, I don't want to be right there.
Hold on.
I like that the third strike in the combo is so slow that it gives the crabs time to come out of their shell.
Bright Apollo gathered us and announced that his twin sister, whilst out hunting for our enemies, stumbled upon a long-lost relative with the Witch of the Crossroads. Why, I was overjoyed and furious at once.
It really is like one long, unbroken chain of thought with her. Alright, casts create a cyclone at the binding circle. That's not terrible. Omega cast deals bonus damage and follows you. Specials deal 40% more. I think leaning into the special a little bit more is probably a good idea. I really, really wish that we had a wind option here.
For my mother.
Or air, you know what I mean? Because we're now at like 2 air, 2 water, I think.
They never learn.
Ah. The thing tried to melee me.
More coming.
Oop. Shouldn't have done that. Alright, you can channel 15 extra magic into your Omega special to fire 2 times ahead of you. I don't hate that. Dash Strike is bigger and more damaging. I think we're on one of these top 2. And maybe it does make sense to lean into the special a little bit more. That said, I'm doing a lot of dash striking. No, I wanna lean into the special a little bit more.
As always.
I don't actually think we need either of these. Hey there, little friend. You seem lost.
Join me.
I guess this is like the ghost equivalent of ASL. We're learning. We're getting there. Little poor. I guess it's time to go say howdy to what's his face.
Yeah, looking good, man. You are looking good. Like you don't know. Don't
In
even
you go.
know, right?
Don't tell him that I called him what's his face. He'll be furious.
As you've made no attempt to snap my head from my shoulders, unlike many other things lurking about, I'm compelled to give you this. Just as a casual acquaintance, to be clear.
You give me such tokens of affection, full knowing I've already got a lot of them, and more importantly, am spoken for. Fine. Here's something to remember me by.
He's doing somebody, right? It's a voice that's inspired by, I don't know, I can't put my finger on it.
How could I ever forget you, Narcissus?
Sometimes I wonder, what would it have been like were I not so unbelievably attractive? Some things would have been easier. Not having everybody fall in love with me. Maybe arithmetic.
You're concerned that you're too winsome for your own good. Well, if it makes you feel any better, I don't find you particularly attractive.
Gee, I wonder why.
Oh, I know you don't mean that. Though I appreciate you trying to comfort me. As a friend.
Okay, 6 silver and 100 coins is something. We don't need healing. So it's like max HP and bones versus 100 gold crowns. I think we can go with this.
Hope this helps.
Thank you.
I'm gonna need the max HP if we're gonna make it to the end of this.
You're in my way.
Oh, that's no good. Ow. I was fine, and then I almost made that a lot worse. It's really not that much damage. I probably could have stayed in there. Alright, I'm feeling pretty good about that. Like, it's hard to argue with the damage output.
Stick to the seas next time. Olympus, I accept this message.
Okay, Frigid Sprint is not bad for us. 1 instance of damage whenever you gather plants, seeds, or mushrooms. Get +8 max life. That's interesting. It's hard to predict the value of it. Cyclone makes foes 20% slower and their ranged shots 60% slower. Is this better? I'm gonna take this.
Right.
And we don't have a connection to the moon yet. Yeah, we should fix that.
Here goes.
Especially if I'm leaning way in on our special like this. Oh, that's not good. There we go. That does some pretty serious crowd control.
A moon drop. Together we shine, sister.
Always.
Let us together shine this night, O moon.
I found you, though my light is but a flicker at these depths. You trace the secret path between Poseidon's and your father's realms. What lurks here has no love for either one. Behold my light.
Okay, so we do. I do like the howl quite a lot. Obviously, phase shift is pretty solid as well. I like the howl an awful lot, though. The thing is, like, do we need another smash down and do damage in an area thing? Isn't that kind of the only thing we do already? Yeah, but I like it a lot. Is the is the thing. We've had a lot of good experiences with it already. Okay, so I don't feel that we particularly need more nectar. Right? Like, we're pulling in nectar pretty quickly, even without trying. But I guess I don't feel like we need small amounts of any of this stuff. Yeah, alright.
Breathe it in.
Ow. That feels silly. I really thought there was going to be at least one more wave there. Alright, we have 223. I don't know if I want... I don't think I want to spend on anything, honestly.
This is the Titan's fault. Death to Chronos.
That seems pretty solid.
Olympus, I accept this message.
And we're taking small enough bits of damage here that it's really easy to just heal everything off. We don't really need to reduce the magic cost on Hex. I don't know that I think any of this is particularly compelling. I guess more howls is more good. That's pretty much always going to be true. Yeah. I feel like I haven't seen any gold pots so far, but it may well be the case that I'm just destroying them before I have the chance to see them. Path of Stars immediately. We could just hit the boon plus. I probably should. I'm just like creating situations to make myself miserable here. But like Path of Stars, if we're going to be firing it all the time, yeah, you know what? Because of the fact that we have the reduced cost, I think this makes a lot of sense. So, bonus damage to armor. Okay, even faster charging, that's certainly something. So all the way at the end, you can use it again in the next 3 seconds. Your hex deals damage before you rise up, so you want to use it right next to somebody. Or it makes you impervious. I think we're coming along the bottom here. Okay, little bonus move speed. Plus 50 power. And before you rise up. And plus 50 power.
Seleni's grace.
By grace of night.
That seems like that's going to do a lot of damage. Whew, alright. Can I survive this fight?
She's back. Oh, good. You're just in time for our set. Been working on a song called I'm Gonna Claw Out Your Eyes Then Drown You to Death. Comes from a real personal place.
I believe that.
Is it any better than the one I heard on my way in?
No, it's not, because all our songs are the best. Each like a perfect little child. Not a bad one, like you. 1, 2, 3, 4!
Yeah, I had to move, unfortunately. Well, I'm getting hit an awful lot. Ugh. Wow, that actually is what the song's called. I don't know why I thought she was. I thought she was messing with us, obviously. I feel like we have a lot of situations where enemies, yeah, just like that, where like no matter what the amount of time I hold the shield up for, is, they do something designed to hit us immediately after it's gone down.
Can't go full blast.
Yeah, shoot, I don't have the magic. That sucks. That sucks. That sucks. Well, I managed to eventually get there. Yeah, the never-ending stream of projectiles, of homing projectiles, is really frustrating to deal with. Yep, and again, the second the shield goes down is when she executes the charge. And I can't do anything about that, like... Come on. That's not what I want you to do. Well, we'll just hit her with the big axe. This is working pretty alright, I suppose. Oh, I got caught up on them. Alright, we saved up a little bit of energy. I can't believe she's still alive. Okay, damn. Well, that was way harder than it has been with any other weapon. It is kind of a rad song, actually. I wish it wasn't about me, you know, being murdered horribly.
Best get out before Skilla comes back.
Okay. Overjoyed to have some HP.
What's that one do?
So, 44 encounters to the next level up. Fountains restore more, and the next makes one of your random common boons rare. Well, I sure wish that I had picked this up before drinking from the fountain. Maybe we just try to level up the luckier tooth from here?
All right.
It will be an important one to have finished eventually.
Time to dry off. All this sorrow.
But yeah, that was
wind up like all these wretches here.
that was pretty embarrassing and rough.
A seeming endless sprawl grows on the outskirts of the Underworld, where forlorn shades attempt to fade away, and doleful spirits prey upon their sorrow.
Such a dreadful place.
At least we're getting a lot of free healing. We're really good at clearing out these little groups of enemies. Or these groups of little enemies, rather. Wow, that's a lot of guards. The little fast-moving ones, I feel like, are actually kind of a danger. Yeah, These ones, the tall ones. Way more than most of the other enemies down here are. Okay.
The dead.
Where are the real enemies? Here we go.
Predictable. In the name of Hades.
Yeah, it's funny how much more powerful I feel against everything except the bosses, and then how rough it is against the bosses. I mean, I guess we could take this now. It hasn't reduced in effectiveness any. What are we looking at right now? I have 2 earth, 3 water, 2 wind. Yeah, alright, whatever.
I see. Could get going now.
It's like plus 8 max HP. Oh, plus 16 max HP is already better than a lot of the other stuff that was on offer there.
Oh, don't you hiss at me. Something for me.
Alright, we're gonna have to do this like... Okay, there we go. This is awkward because the attack that happens naturally at the end of our run doesn't have the reach to deal damage to them. Oh, I don't have... Shoot. Oh, she really does have a ton of armor. Okay.
Crude sorcery at best.
Yeah, getting to just mash really powerful attacks and then do the wolf stomp. That feels pretty good.
Olympus, I accept this message.
So 30%, you know, that's not bad actually. I feel like we take this every run now, but it's just very solid.
I have to go now.
Oh, there was a shade to help in that room, wasn't there? She said something for me at the beginning of the encounter.
It's only me. Who are you, may I ask? Who are you, may I ask? May I ask? May I ask? Well, I can sense you're of no danger to me, so... I am Melinoe. Family business down in Tartarus. And you are... Do I hear an echo? I am Echo. Echo.
Manifest a copy of the boon of Hephaestus, so we just get another Hephaestus boon. I mean, that doesn't seem so bad.
Such a power.
We get a cool infusion. We can armor up. You know, honestly, tough trade's probably pretty good. I get hit doing stuff a lot.
The Forge of the Heavens.
I feel like that's one I've looked at and thought about every run up until now. So there's a Path of the Stars there. Ah, man, I really want these rewards, but that Path of the Stars would let us finish. We'd be able to get to the end. I wish I could look at it. Is there? There's not obviously on this UI a way to see that. Okay, no, here we go. So we'd pick up like one of these two, and then yeah, just stomp a second time. I don't know. And plus 50 power, right? It would be that, and then that. We probably would not ever get tenacity, but that's, I think, totally fine. So stomp stomp versus a hammer buff and some health. I'm gonna go this way. The stomp is very good, but
Mourners.
oops, that's not the direction the enemies are in.
Okay.
I feel like a lot of the enemies in this area are really easy to knock down to about 5% health,
Show me the way.
and then considerably more difficult to deal any further damage to. During Omega attack, you are free to use your attacks and specials. That is kind of cool, isn't it? This is all Omega attack stuff. Channel it faster and move faster while it's active.
I'm grateful, Daedalus.
I do
should
like
be
that
able to
one.
get out, I think.
I think it's usually pretty hard to actually charge it up, which is why I don't use it all that much. Must you? Alright, I'm pressing the button. We're just getting out of here. I do not wish to fight.
Got it.
Alright, well, we can't quite take everything.
It pains me to admit that there are occasions when love is not the answer, and a bit of sharpened metal can much sooner do the trick. In such matters, my Hephaestus can be of assistance, can't you, dear?
So you're off anytime. And as for which year, most of the time. Now come on. Even when the situation calls for sharpened metal, you know how to get the point across.
First time you would take damage each encounter, get healed instead. That is certainly something. Ooh, plus 20, just like a flat plus 20% damage versus weak is also interesting. Because, like, you know, during boss fights, obviously, it's just going to be the boss. And the first time you would take damage in each encounter, you're probably at full health, full-ish. I'm actually going to take Sweet Surrender.
This feeling, oh.
Okay.
Salutations. Due for another cleaning then.
This is going to be a mess. Ow. Wow, that sure doesn't look like very much damage. Damn it. Yeah, it's really, really hard. Oh, come on. The variable movement speed of the projectiles there is really tough to deal with.
This again.
Yeah, like it takes so little time for him to swap into attacks. It feels like there's no way out of range fast enough. We have to spend some amount of time really close to him in order to get our magic back.
Now. You get out of here.
Oh no, bad time for me as well. Shit. Alright, I think that was a pretty good wolf howl. Thanks for all the magic. Wow. The area coverage of everything in this fight is so huge. I didn't hit him with the first half. That's a shame. Alright, well, I mean, we're getting through it, but it's ugly. God, he brings down his right hand, and the area of the explosion is so big that if you dodge left past his left arm, it still hits you most of the time. Okay, that's a pretty decent chunk of damage, though. I think this is going to do it.
Now I release you.
Yeah, the explosions from those fireballs are so big that if that hadn't done it,
Mere playtime for the terrifying Hound of Hell is ended for the while.
if that hadn't done it, we were definitely taking another big chunk of damage. But yeah, just what an absolute nightmare.
Feel better, Cerberus.
Even the doleful residents of the Morning Fields would rather languish longer there than plummet deeper into the abyss, where only the most wretched shades reside.
Only the most wretched serving Chronos. Farewell, Fields. Clean.
Okay, I mean, we're all right. We're doing okay.
Going down. Ground floor. Gold coins.
Thought that was you.
Her again.
What if I just ignore you? Aw.
Nuh-uh. Here to set another curse on me, Eris? For all your idiosyncrasies, I never took you for a traitor.
I'm not, I swear. It's just, you'll never understand. I wanted this to be a special moment, but you had to go and ruin it. Oopsie.
Curses.
What a weird interaction.
Should be a clear path to the house.
All right, who's ready for some very long rooms?
Let's begin.
Yeah, these time enemies have really frustrating amounts of health. They're doing a really great job of just barely surviving everything. All right, every extra door we can go through is a little bit of extra healing.
What?
In addition to, you know, this good stuff here. Oh, now I can give him a gift.
Father, while I know this wasn't necessarily permitted, I thought if maybe it would be of any comfort at all, that I might offer you this nectar.
Exactly like your brother, last. I fear I'm not in any mood or state for such a thing. Concern yourself not with my comfort, but with the target of your wrath.
Fair enough.
When Chronos took our family and the house, and you bade the Witch of the Crossroads take me, I remember it somehow, or dreamt of it. Did he demand you tell him of the fates?
How could you possibly? He did. Perhaps the fates themselves permitted you that bit of insight. He did his worst to discover where they hide, though would have failed, even if I did possess the knowledge that he sought.
Wait, you never told Chronos how to find the fates? Then how did he? Because he's captured them. Not long ago, perhaps, but nonetheless, I'm certain of it.
If this is true, well then my father's plan for conquest is much closer to fruition than I thought. I do not know how he could find the fates, but if they can do nothing against him now, daughter, what chance do you have?
Well, I do have a pretty big axe.
We've every chance in the world.
Okay. Restore health for 1% of damage you deal. Restore health for 1% of damage you deal. Okay, so when I've dealt 10,000 total damage, I will have gained 100 health. I mean, that seems pretty good. This just knocks 20% right off the top. Yeah.
Now leave me be.
Very dramatic.
Notoriously vicious Cerberus sits vigilantly by his master's side.
Alright, I am not going to try to pet him. He is clearly like he's on some service dog shit right now. Just let him focus.
It won't be for naught.
Oh, that just went the wrong way. No. That's my bad. I broke that thing. These are really annoying enemies. Especially with stuff like this, where they're just like projecting beams across the battlefield. I'm always really worried with these weapons that move you around naturally as you swing through the combo. I'm concerned I'm going to put myself into the beam. Oh. Okay. Hey there, buddy.
Look upon me.
Oh, wow.
Why don't we try again?
So those are fast.
Show you the way. Lost.
Okay. 2 tries. Yeah, those are fast. That's a tough one. Teleporting all over the place. It's not very sporting, is all I'm saying. Why would I dash to be in front of the laser?
No traitor to the house shall go unpunished.
I was not being shot by lasers, and then I dashed. Like I desperately wanted to be shot by lasers. Is this really just a bunch of money? Well, I mean it'll be enemy fighting though. That said, we could make use of a bunch of money. Every extra room we go to, though, Strife's, the Eris's curse is powering up, right? So actually, I probably need to be pretty cautious about that. Why'd you have to get your shield up? I thought I was really gonna get the satyr at the same time. Also, damn, these enemies have a lot of HP. I don't like it when they can do the same you
Do I
know,
risk straying from the shortest route?
dash and combo stuff that I can do. It's only fair when it's unfair in my favor. I'm gonna not. I'm going to just stay on the express path. We'll see if this turns out to be foolishness. I'm trying so hard to move in such a way that I'm picking up the tiny enemies for free, just as part of our normal attack combo. It's much harder than I would expect. I forgot that I took this. This is good and smart to use. Man. Those, the big enemies, the brutes, are just, like, terrifying.
For the Titan.
Terrifying sacks of hit points. Alright, we're not in terrible shape. So I have 530.
Lord Charon,
is there, like...
The tyrannical Titan's stolen fortress beckons, for the moment undefended and exposed, either because his forces have been scattered, or his certainty of victory complete.
Or perhaps both.
Yeah, we're so close. I was really hoping there would be a little breakable stuff here, because we're so close to being able to buy the higher rarity boon and the food. Well, as it is... Yes, let's start with this. Because this will give us some more max HP too.
Olympus, I accept this message.
During encounters with multiple foes, one foe is always afflicted with charm. I mean, obviously that's not terribly exciting. The heartthrob's just free damage, right?
Beautiful.
I'm doing a better job of remembering to use my magic.
Quick dip.
Let's hope it's enough.
I'm home.
Come all this way again. You saw your father out there, I presume? He required a special arrangement. For eons, he incarcerated countless souls within this place, not to mention me. It seemed only fitting he should have to waste away accordingly.
You couch it in morality when vengeance is reason enough. Though since you've reasoned it all out, by what right did you take the other members of my family? And Nyx and all the rest?
Why, because they opposed me. Except you have this rather vexing knack for resisting some of my time-honored techniques. A recessive family trait, perhaps. Although your brother, he was not so fortunate. You too shall break, however, soon enough.
For my father.
Now then.
Honestly, that's not a bad start. Ow. I might argue that that missed, personally. Well, that's annoying. Ow. Didn't mean to get quite that close.
Come one, come all. Here, I insist.
It's weird. I canceled the No, I'm canceling the attack. I'm like I'm stress dodging without even really thinking about it. So yeah, I can dash to cancel the spin, but we just lose the rest of the spin. It doesn't keep doing it at the second location, which is a real shame. More? He's not doing the third strike yet.
I don't think so.
I thought I could cheat away to the far side and not get hit by the second strike, but it actually comes from the other side. Yeah, no, you just like you just can't attack him ever. Throw stuff at him from far away. Okay, well, we're getting some damage done here. That was a pretty dangerous way to do that. Right, I forgot.
What did you expect would change this time?
The armored guys do a spread shot. I figured we could swing around the javelin throw and then hit him.
No, I could have beaten him.
I don't know. That axe is a very slow weapon. It has a lot of the problems I had with the slower weapons in Hades 1.
Chronos underestimates me still, which means I have a real chance to vanquish him.
Maybe.
Don't let me get you down.
Obviously, we're gonna want to do it with a faster toy, probably.
Oh, what gives there, Mel? You look like you've seen a... I don't know, but whatever it was, it got under your skin. Oh, skin seems nice.
I'm all right. Just a little shaken. First nightmare since all this started.
About time, you were past due. Oh, how scary would you say it was compared to,
The terrifying visage that you see before you now?
Not even close. May moonlight guide you.
And the sun bleach your bones.
Some spirits of the dead forever wander aimlessly, whilst others, lacking even so much will, merely linger in a single place.
Okay.
Dora does need to get out more often.
That's a mite judgmental, though.
Where's Lord Moros? Let me see.
Okay, so earn all of Hades' boons for a whole lot of bones, and of course, yeah, all of the daedalus enchantments for the Moonstone Axe.
Together we shine.
I found him, Headmistress. My father. Chronos has him locked away in treacherous. But I couldn't save him. He asked I leave him be.
Truly? How utterly predictable of Chronos to gloat in such a way. I regret that your reunion with Lord Hades thus transpired. Though I am gladdened you discovered him. How does he fare?
I really wouldn't know. He seemed sound of mind and body, and he knew me soon enough. Gave me what blessing he could still bestow. What can we do?
If he asked you leave him be, then 'tis evidence he wishes to remain unseen. Use full discretion and be brief should you encounter him again. And I shall see about ensuring Chronos remains ignorant of your newfound connection.
I think we might be a little bit late on that one.
By your leave. I need to make my own way to the surface.
Alright, what does this take? A shadow. And I don't exactly know what that is.
Goddess. So, there's a bit of a new wrinkle in our plans. We've been able to verify some of the details that Master Hermes suggested to you about what's brewing on the surface.
Please tell me what you may. And if you think it wise for me to deviate from my objective to address whatever's going on up there.
The forces of Chronos gather to sail on Olympus through a channel cut across the land. You're poised to disrupt the enemy ranks from within. Aid Olympus, and your chances against Chronos may improve.
Interesting.
The warded pathway leading up should drop me right into the heart of our foe's forward garrison. It seems so reckless.
Call it a calculated risk.
May moonlight guide you.
And you as well.
Back early.
Had one of my dreams, Nem. Your mother was there. And my father. He showed concern for her. She was under the Titan's spell.
Mother Nyx made a mistake in trusting Hades with so much of the Underworld. This realm was never his by right, not till the Fates decided otherwise. Mother worked hard. They were probably just trying to send her help.
You're saying the Fates granted my father authority over the realm of the dead just to give Nyx a hand with all her responsibilities?
That's right.
Huh.
She does have a lot to do.
Could use this.
Sure could.
Broker? I'll take it.
We could sell cattails for bones. No, that's alright.
Be well. Some nightshade.
Okay, so
Kind of moss I need only grows on the surface.
we have wheat seeds, which we have no idea what the wheat would be used for. I guess we can just throw down some mystery seeds and see if
Take all the time you need.
they turn into the things we want. You know, we're allowed to gift him.
May you have pleasant dreams for as long as you slumber. And if and when you finally wake, know that this nectar shall be waiting for you. Welcome to the... Wait, welcome to the what? Rest easy, son of Nyx.
There's a very tall shade watching over him.
What say the Arcana? Concentrate.
Okay. So we don't quite have the ash, sadly, to open up either of the things that are two new cards. I think it would be the champions, right? the ability to re-roll stuff is handy. We could open this one up. Ah, this one only lets you use the... I see. They actually affect what you can use your rerolls for. Well, you know what? We can go buy 2 ash right now, just trade bones. I'm going to do that. Ah, get out of the way.
Here are the bones.
Dude drives a rough bargain.
Ashes of the past.
Activate each surrounding card. Okay, even more buybacks or even more rerolls. That's a pretty good one. Set forth each night with 1 chance to turn any minor find into a major find. That's also useful.
Better prepared.
Yeah, that seems like a really powerful one.
Welcome to the vanguard of the Underworld. I trust that the enchanted tooth I proffered you has proved invaluable. Although since you're already back, perhaps it wasn't quite invaluable enough.
I'd surely not have gone as far without your keepsake, Commander. Though, why is it known as the Lucky Tooth? Was there another of its kind?
Oh no! It is truly a unique artifact procured in my travails. An artifact with which you'll cling to life as might a sailor on a sinking ship.
That's very vivid. Moonlight, guide us.
Moonlight, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to have to figure out how to get some shadow in order to get to the surface. And I feel like that seems to be our next big goal. I have no idea. We've seen most of the game at this point, and I have no idea how to get shadow. We're not really running short on seeds. You know what? We don't have to make these decisions now. I'm just going to go ahead and call the episode there. We have dealt with the ramifications of the things we learned on that run, and that's going to be it for us for today. When you come back next time, we will continue our search for a little bit of tangible, portable shadow, because apparently there's just an awful lot of who knows what up on the surface that needs killing. Like, honestly, what would Chronos use as his army on the surface? Is it going to be the same kind of creatures? Imagine being in the Greek army and having to deal with that. Anyway, so come back next time for that, and we'll see you then.